this video, we will be talking about headings, and headings are so easy. For example, this is a heading. Did you get the point? So a heading is used to make head for example, a paragraph, for a content, wherever it is. But headings, this is the use of headings. Did you see? So this is a heading, and this is the sub. This is not a subheading, but this is a paragraph for this heading. Alright, so this is the big heading, and you can call this a subheading or the heading of the paragraph. So these things called headings. Alright, so let me code it for you, and it's easy to do. Okay, now if you just want to code, did you remember you have to be inside the body? Alright, so our code will be over here, so everything show over here. Alright, so let me just give you an example of how we do a heading. This is how you do a heading. You put an starting tag and a closing tag with the name of each one. Alright, each one means heading 1, heading number 1. Alright, and between this is our content that will show up over here. For example, let me say heading 1. Alright, now if I just save it and I go refresh over here, as you see, it make me a heading. Alright, but if I want to make a smaller one, how I do that? I just put 2, and now if I save it by clicking Command S or Control S, I use Windows, so I just go Control S. Alright, and refresh over here, it will be smaller. So let me just make multiple of these. There are 6 types of headings. We have H1, we have H2, H3, H4, H5, H6, but don't forget to put the numbers on the 2 sides. Alright, okay, and for 4 as well, and 5 and 6. Alright, now if I save it and I refresh this page, as you see, we have 6 types of headings. Alright, so heading number 1 is the greatest one. Alright, and heading number 2 is the second, and number 3 is the third, and 4th, 5th, 6th. Now you will see, as you see, you get the point. So I would recommend this is used to make titles for, or a subject, or a title for an examples, or projects, or a title for images, or a title for paragraphs, anything you want. Alright, but this is the headings use. You're going to use it to make subjects and headings of titles or anything you want. But did you remember we want to change this thing? This looks ugly. As you see, this is the profile or the document name. I want to change that. How I do that? Did you remember we use the title tag, and I can put wherever I want. I will call it headings, since we are learning about headings. If I refresh that, as you see, we have headings. Alright, so this is how headings are used. In this video, we'll be talking about paragraphs. Alright, and paragraphs are the same as headings, but the difference that they are paragraphs. Alright, so let me just make the title paragraphs instead of headings, because we are doing paragraphs lecture. Alright, and over here I will make a paragraph tag. So this is how you make a paragraph tag. And now I can type any paragraph I want, and it will show up on the other page. So let's get started, and let me type, for example, my name is Frank Jeff, and I like I like coding HTML. Alright, now if I save that, now you go refresh over here. As you see, this is how a paragraph looks like. I can type any text I want. Alright, it will be more nice if I just said H1, and I said paragraph, and I said it like that. Now if I save it and I go over here, look how awesome it looks like. Alright, so this is how paragraphs are used. But for now, let me show you an awesome feature on this software. As I told you before, when we were setting our environment, I told you need to get Google Chrome and this software packets. Why would I do that? Because we have a nice feature that we will use now. Now let me close this page and click on this thing called live preview. Right, now it's going to launch. Alright, Now whatever I type over here will show over here without me saving it and refresh the other page. If I said for example paragraph and I typed anything, as you see it show up over there without me refreshing the page. See how awesome it is? But other thing you want to know, if you want to change the theme of the code editor, alright, there are something over there called themes. You're going to click that and there is bracket light. That's what I'm using now. There is bracket dark, as you see, but I'm going to use brackets light because I prefer that in recording, right? And you can increase your font by adding more pixels font size, and you don't want to play with this thing. Alright, now click on done. Alright, and this is what you need to know. See you in the next lecture.